Hello. Is anyone around? It is. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio for work, and I can't sleep. Who wants to have some pillow talk? Here's some pillows. Anyone around, or are you all sleeping? I do not know. Oh, I'm not tired. Why am I not tired? I don't know. Crazy. There we have one person. What's going on? Today is Tuesday, right? Hey, Tracy. Hi, North Dakota slot guy. Hi. Hi. Tracy, you have no life. None of us do. That's why we're YouTubers. You have no life. Yeah, you do. It's like just, a work night, so that's why. Good evening. Hey, Jackpot Joe. We're just having a little pillow talk tonight. I don't know. I can't sleep. Can anyone else sleep? I'm not tired. Isn't that weird? I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. Going to Vegas Friday now. It's supposed to rain in Vegas. When it rains in Vegas, it rains for 5 minutes. And they think that's like, oh my God. And it's like not even rain, it's a drizzle. So, you'll be fine. Hey, Gamblers Unknown. Hey, Delana. Michael! I've never had sky chili. Have you? Have you had sky chili? Is it good? No offense, but it looks kind of gross. But they have sky chili all over here in Cincinnati. It's crazy. Joe, you watched the replay? It's kind of like torture. Hey, it was 3 hours long. Really? Yeah, it's pretty draining. I was pretty drained last night. I went for a walk, got something to eat, and just kind of crashed. Yesterday's life was good. Hey, it was very surprising. Right, Delana? I was very surprised. Oh, SD was live. He just ended. Was he gambling? What casino was he at? Hey, Slowpoke. Rod is... How are you, Rod? Adventures of TCI. It was very intense. It was a shocker, Rod, right? I still kind of am a little bit in shock, but I'm kind of over it. But I don't know why I can't sleep. You took total laps. I know. Yeah, it was interesting, because it kind of just started that. It's interesting that Raja wanted to say, he's kind of mad at me because he feels like I'm being pretty lenient in the news about Chico, which is really interesting. But, what's interesting is that, I don't know if you guys knew, but I didn't know this feud was like still going on. I thought this was, because this has been over a year ago. Yeah. Kitty wasn't at a casino? Oh, was he eating? I don't know. Um, I really wish I would have been prepared for it. It would have been a lot better if I knew this was going to happen. Because, I've been, yeah, it might never happen again either. So, yeah, Delana. Hi, let us market you. This is Pillow Talk. So this is the pillow and we're talking. I don't know. Yeah, well, it was interesting. He was like, hey, but, the news is the news. You try not to pick sides. But I only can report on, what I know. And most of my stuff comes right from their YouTube channels or the community wall posts because, whenever I shoot someone an email, very rarely do I get a response. So I just have to go with it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really long time ago, Adventures of TCI. Yeah. Hi, 42 people in the chat. No one else can sleep tonight? Tracy says she has no life. Oh my God, I said none of us have a life. You give me props? All right. Two, if you guys saw that live stream or even a little, at one point, well, after I got off the phone with Raja, right? Then Easy Call. And it's funny because um so a year and a half ago, I think it took me over 3 or 4 weeks to get the police report. It was very difficult. And then, I was talking to Chico's parole officer and trying to get as much information as I could about, why I was in jail and the whole birthday incident. And back then, um, Raja's whole gang was very tight-lipped about what actually happened. So it was very difficult back then. But when I got the police report, just from knowing those two online and watching them for 4 years, you kind of understood what was going on. So I went with it. And I was right. But I went on a little bit of limb because in the police report, when he said he borrowed him money, I knew that was the core of it. And I kind of went with it. But it took probably 8 months after that for them to really start coming clean with what really happened. Um, Without the police report, and without Brian Sanders getting me involved, with a detective calling me about it because um, they thought that Chico threatened me with the strike, I would have never been able to report anything on it. And that's why Easy didn't report on it because he didn't have any receipts and I didn't either. But when the detective called me, then I got the gist. Um, but when Easy called yesterday and he's asking me, and I'm really mad at myself for not remembering this, but it's been over a year and a half. Um, he's like, "Are you sure there was a warrant?" And no, Brian Sanders is different from Brian of Denver. They're two totally different people. I did get him confused back then. Too many Brians. Um, but when Easy asked me, how do we for sure know if a warrant was issued? Because it says a warrant should be issued in the police report, but I know he has a warrant, and I just couldn't remember where my source was. And I had two sources. I remembered when we ended everything. If you guys go back to episode 15 of Better News and you go toward the middle toward the end, that's where I'm recording the parole officer from Chico. And he's the one who has his whole record in front of him on the computer, and he told me that there's an open warrant for Chico's arrest in Colorado. So that was the first source. And the second source was the reason I had such a hard time getting that police report was because there was an open warrant on it. And Colorado police didn't want to give it to me because there was an open warrant. Another department didn't want to give it to me because there was an open warrant to it. So I had two sources. So I definitely 100% knew. And Raja knows I know. It pissed me off yesterday that I couldn't remember when Easy told me what my source was. Don't get old, people. It sucks. Jackpot Joe, that's a really interesting question. I don't know. He wants to play his free play, you know. Yeah, he does. He does kind of have a falling out with everyone, Michael. Gamblers Unknown has some news. Jackpot Joe is boycotting Illinois laundromats, and why is that? Is that an inside joke we don't know about? Yeah. Oh, Tracy, I'm not throwing you under. I just thought it was funny. I think it's funny. You think you don't have a life. I don't have a life. That's why we're all here. 38 of us. Yeah. In Missouri, everything is public info, really? Oh, the gaming cafes in Illinois? Yeah, yeah. Is it worth the 100 in free play? Yeah, there's so many other questions I wanted to ask Chico that, after, because wasn't prepared, right? Um, like, are you dealing with the warrant, or are you just trying to ignore it because you think it has a statute of limitations? Yeah. Michael? Well, Wisconsin, everything is public information as opposed with circuit courts. Like, um, my divorce is my divorce is on CCAP. In Wisconsin, we have something called Wisconsin Circuit Court Access. So you can go on there and look if you know my name and date of birth, and find out all that stuff too. So it's not just Missouri. Criminal stuff, though, is different. I mean, in Wisconsin, if you go to Wisconsin Circuit Court Access and do even a simple search, if you know the person's name and date of birth, if they've been ever arrested for drunk driving, or actually it is criminal, I guess. What am I thinking? Yeah, it is, or if they're arrested for battery or speeding tickets, that's all public record. In Wisconsin too. The warrant thing is the issue. The warrants, if you have a warrant out, that's where like it's tough because yeah. Michael got the cat. Yeah, Jackpot Joe, what's up with that, hey? Is they just do it kind of for attention or what? They want attention? Did you guys see Slot Queen is only 3,000 subscribers, under 100,000 subscribers. She's really close. Yeah, that's crazy, hey? That's awesome. Yeah, Rod, speaking of the Hard Rock in Rockford, yeah, Mr. Hempy's on a roll. Rod says they post people's pics here in New York with active warrants. Really? Pee Wee Herman got arrested, and yeah, we heard about that. We don't know. Jackpot Joe, you're only 100 away from 4,000. That's awesome. That's awesome. Speaking of the Hard Rock, I was there today. I can't wait to share the video with you. I was so excited. You have a whole mugshot website. Yeah. Tracy, you don't have any warrants. I'm so happy. That's so good. I like the Hard Rock in Rockford, Illinois. I do well there, and today was another example. So I left the house, I don't know, 8:30. I got to the Hard Rock right before 10 in Rockford. You want to see my purse? Well, no, I'll show. Well, they're giving a purse giveaway. It's really, it's more like a bag, but it's like a purse. It's like a quilted black purse. Do you want to see it? I would have to get up. I don't want to get up. But that was at 10 o'clock. And then I just had 20 in free play. And so I played 3 machines. And I went in with 100 plus my free play. I went in with 100 and it came out with 570. So I won $470 at the Rock for today. I can't, only on 3 machines. I only played 3 machines. And I had to get going because I had to be in Cincinnati tonight. And I had so much fun. In the 20 minutes I played. I made $470 and I cashed out and I got my bonuses on video. The one machine was the first spin bonus, and then the third machine was the third spin bonus, and it was so much fun. So I can't wait. I have good luck at the Hard Rock, but you got to get in and out. Like Take your 100, go in, boom. If you don't, out. If you hit it, you got to get out. Um, you know, they were no, they were. You know, that's interesting. Here. I don't want to get up. Um, they're giving away. It's like a combo. It's like a purse tote bag kind of thing. But then there's a makeup bag, and next week there's a fanny pack that matches. So it's like four weeks, and every week you get a different accessory with this big bag. So you're right. It's not kind of not for guys, but you take it home to your wife anyway. So it is so fun if you win. Yeah, $470 is really a lot. I am in Cincinnati, Rod. Michael says he left 500 up tonight and then his car didn't start. Oh, why not? Why didn't your car start? It was just battery dead? Interesting. Who says let's go to Ohio? Well, I'm here for work. I'm not rich like you guys. I have to work. Michael, Joe can sell you a new one. Hi, Ryby, Fly SD. Hell yeah, gotta love those quick bonuses. Yeah. Show us the bag. So they want the women in straight guys. I guess, eh? Yeah, Mr. Hempay's video is good. You have some corrosion on your battery? Well, how dare you have corrosion on your battery? Adventure says, I got so many free gifts when I lived in Biloxi and actually always came home with money. That's awesome. All the straight men have nurses? What? Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that was really exciting. I was going to be done after the second machine because I was up like 200, 250. And then I went past the moolah machine. I love moolah, even though it doesn't love me. And the third pull on a 250 bet, I hit almost $300. Holy shit. It was crazy. Like, I got it all on film too. So, what's interesting is that at the Hard Rock in Rockford, okay, it's a small casino. That's why I kind of like it. I like it. It's nothing like Pato. Pato's just a zoo. It is kind of hard because it is kind of unfair. So because Mr. Handpay has a big bankroll, okay, which is great, he can get permission to film at places because they want him in and they want, the high rollers in, which is great. But then it's not fair, really, for us little people who only have 100 or 200, whatever, or 3, whatever, to go in and we're not allowed to film. And I get it, but it's hard. And when I'm in there, I sneak and I film my bonuses. And I know, I'm going to get yelled at, but my defense is it's not fair. That's my defense. He can film and I can't. It's kind of like discrimination against poor people. It's discrimination against poor people. It is. It's not fair. Uh-oh, let us market you. You need a car. Jackpot Joe. Might have a sale here. Most for me. Oh, you have a 2018 original battery? When I got down to Florida this year, I have a 2019 Kia Sportage and I had to change my battery. Oh, you got jumped? Yeah, okay, good. Hi, Casual Slots. You in Ohio, let's go. Have you ever been to Hollywood Toledo Casino? I travel there to gamble. No, I've never even heard of it. Where's Toledo? I mean, I've heard of Toledo, Ohio, but I've never heard of that casino. Hollywood? Is that close to Cincinnati or no? I mean, there's the Hard Rock in Cincinnati, but I think that's the only one close. Oh, there is a Hollywood south of here. I don't actually know where Toledo is, so. Yeah, Jackson. Oh, there's a Jackson, Cleveland. I liked the Jacks too that was here in Cincinnati, and then Hard Rock bought it a couple years ago. Rod has a Kia Sportage too? No way. Yeah, decent cheap used cars. Good luck. It's tough. Herbert Doherty, yes, they are private businesses and they can pick and choose who they. It's still discrimination against poor people. Hi, Stasia. I can film at Rockford. Oh, okay. Well, next time I'm there, I'll ask. Hi, Angela. All right, Joe, you got my back. Yeah. Jackpot Joe says he needs to go to a casino. Why right now? I'm only 2 hours from Mountaineer Racetrack and a casino in West Virginia. Yeah, I'm not that far. Oh, you don't have permission, but they don't say anything to you anymore. That's interesting. Kia makes sure you use factory oil filters. You heard it from me first. Why? Is there a recall on something? There's like recalls on Kias all the time. Yeah, it's funny. When I was in Florida, I bought one of those clubs, and whenever I park the car, like right when I'm traveling, like I have a club on my Kia. Um, Not that that's gonna deter him, but makes me feel better. Uh-oh, don't talk about slots. Joe's having an episode. Oh, Stasia says, yes, email them. So email the Hard Rock in Rockford. They will send you a 5-page legal document plus a host needs to be with you. Oh. Oh, it's 3-4 hours from me. Casual slots. Yeah, that's too far. Yeah, my bankroll is usually so little, like 100, 200, especially right now. Um, I'm not in the casino that long. I mean, by the time security finds me, I'm gone. It's really close. Hollywood, Dayton, like an hour north of you, is a good place. Oh, interesting. Interesting. My medical bills are starting to come in from the gallbladder incident. I didn't think this one was bad. So the hospital bill I got. So I was in the hospital 4 days. How much do you think my insurance covered, and how much do you think I'm responsible for a 4-day hospital stay? I didn't think it was actually bad. Anyone have a thought? Anyone have a thought? Okay, I'm going to turn the camera over here for a second. Okay, there's the pillow. I'm going to go get the bag. Oh, did you hear that crack? Don't get old, guys. It sucks. Here's the bag. All right. I don't know how I can show you this. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Okay, I think Tracy wanted to see the bag. Okay, so here's the bag. It's a nice bag. So there's a matching makeup bag next week. matching fanny pack, and then I think there's probably a wallet with it. It's kind of nice, eh? You see the bag? Yeah, so that's the bag. So that is the bag. All right. Oh. Okay. Got it. Crank. So that was the bag. Isn't that pretty? Do we do much gambling and not film? Not really. 5 grand, 30,000, 1,600 for a 4-night stay. That 3 grand. Getting ready to hit. Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam Chupa. Getting ready to hit casino floors in 30 minutes. Should go to Beau Rivage. I have been to Beau Rivage. I really like it. On Biloxi. So, do you remember the hurricane that hit Biloxi in, oh my Lord, I want to say like 2005 or 6? We'll get back to the hospital bill in a second. Do you remember that hurricane that hit Biloxi? Adam. So, do you remember that hurricane? Yes, 2005. Okay, it was close. Your home was there then? Adventures? Yeah, remember that hurricane in Biloxi? Okay, so, hi, Angela. Oh, you got a new car? Oh, don't talk to me. Yeah, car payments suck. Hurricane Katrina. No, it wasn't Katrina that hit Biloxi. It was a different one. Katrina hit, no, maybe it was Katrina. No, was it? Oh my gosh. Was it Katrina? Sorry, my hair looks like shit today. I'm sorry, I can't help it. So after the hurricane, there's a casino right next to Biloxi, right next to the Harris or whatever where we stayed, and it was gone. It was just a slab. The hurricane took everything out. So no one was going to the casino down in Biloxi. Nobody was. So Caesars Entertainment had this free trip and free charter flight, and I took my dad. So me and my dad flew on this charter flight. We flew actually into the middle of a cotton field. I'm not kidding. There were cotton fields on cotton plants all over. And then they took a bus, a shuttle bus, right to the Biloxi Casino. It was probably the Harris there. It was the Cedars Entertainment. I think it might still be there, and I loved it. We had a blast. I played poker, slots. I won in poker. We had great meals. We were there for 3 nights. Everything was comped to try to get people back in after the hurricane because all the locals, everybody got wiped out. So, yes, Gulfport. Yes, yes. Room tour, maybe. Hey, Amanda. Okay, so Adventures, you had bills of that much? Ouch. I'm sure. Well, yeah, Adam. I'm sure it's been built up since. Yeah, we haven't been back because like we're just it's not like close or anything. So yeah, no. It was Katrina. It was Katrina then. Wow, you're right then. Yeah, all the news was Gulfport and Louisiana, but Biloxi did get hit. Yep. We pronounce Biloxi different down here. How do you pronounce it? Did it? What were the laws that changed, Herbert? Okay, so I was in the hospital 4 days. I went into the emergency room on Saturday evening at 6. And the 4 nights hospital stay. Now, this isn't the surgeon or the anesthesiologist, but just the hospital stay. Um, when I got the bill, I was pretty shocked. My insurance covered 80% of everything. So for 4 nights in the hospital, my bill's only $513. That's like a hotel room. It's like $125 a night for a hotel. I'm like, damn, I could have stayed here. So I was shocked. Um, each night was like 1,600, and then the insurance paid about 700 a night, and then they took off another like 500 a night. They just said minus 500 a night for a discount or something. And I'm like, oh, I can do this. So that was really exciting. $513 for the hospital bill? Piece of cake. So Tim B, they were on barges on the water. What, the hotel? I mean, the casinos? Oh, so that's why they were disappeared. Well, the Harris in Biloxi did not disappear. They survived the hurricane really well. But then they were on land, right? But they were right on the ocean. They were right on the ocean. But the hotel casino next door was not. Is that what you're saying? That's why it's no longer, it got sucked into the ocean? Yeah. Yeah, Gulfport got hit the hardest, hey? Well, in New Orleans, obviously. You drove through after Katrina? I was so sad. Did you rescue anyone? RB Fly, did you rescue anyone? Harris on Land survived. It did. It was like the only one. When my dad and I got there, we were like, wow. Get a player's card at the hospital, maybe you copy. Isn't that reasonable though? Don't you think that's reasonable for 4 nights in the hospital? $500? I think that's like a deal. I don't know why they like took off $500 or $600 a night after the insurance paid. Hey, discount. I don't know what the surgeon's bill going to be. I haven't gotten anything from that yet. So, and then your anesthesiologist gets a bill, whatever. So we'll see. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I have not gotten any bill from the surgeon yet, or his team, or the anesthesiologist yet. All the other casinos you think were beachside? Yeah. Oh, it was a couple months after. Yeah, I really like Biloxi. I mean, this was probably 6 months after the hurricane. And well, no, it was closer than 6 months because when I was playing blackjack, um, when it hit, there was even after the hurricane in Biloxi, everybody was staying in the casino, like living in the casino. Like the dealer said there were people everywhere in the casino, like sleeping and surviving. Um, and it was for a while, and they didn't kick them out because like, where are they going to go? Like, no one's gambling anyway because everyone's just got hit by a hurricane. Um, so yeah. Um, no, I haven't been to a doctor in 15 years. Blah blah. So I haven't met my deductible because I never go to the doctor because when if I do, can't even remember the last time. So it was a couple months. Yeah, like most out of pocket, I pay a year 6,000, but this is the first time I'm using the insurance in a really really long time. Um, so you hit it with one MRI. So when you got your MRI bill, was it for 3,000 or was it your insurance company paid a certain portion and then you paid the rest? What if I don't have the $500 to pay the hospital bill? Well, what's interesting now? Hi, Brian. I'm doing great. How are you? Um, the hospital. This is. I mean, because I haven't had surgery in 23 years. I mean, a long time. So now the hospital bill comes via email, and then you can click on this link, and you can set up payment plans. You can pay it in full. I haven't clicked on it yet because I just got it. Um, and I have. I mean, I looked at it, but I didn't really look at it. But yeah, you can. You can make payments, I guess. So I'll just pay it off, and my hair's really having a spazzy time. What's new, Amanda? What's going on? You're good, Brian? Good. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you pay something a month, they can't do anything to you. Yeah, yeah. It's $500. It's not a big deal. When the surgeon bill comes, we'll see. Then I'll probably just do, whatever I can or whatever I feel like. So. Okay, so your insurance is weird. The 3,000 is what you were billed. See, I know. I was probably expecting that too, because I didn't know. But this was an emergency, so they do pay differently, I think, for emergencies. I don't know. But yeah, no, they took care of a lot. And then the hospital discounted each night like by 600. So I'm like, okay. I'll pay the 125 a night. That's not bad. Uh or 130, yeah. So yeah. I know. It might even be longer than 15 years since I saw a doctor. Did I know my gallbladder was bad? No. Um, I started noticing last year, or the year before that, my stomach was getting more sensitive and just thought it was kind of age. I noticed this last year that soda was making my stomach really upset, so I stopped drinking soda altogether. And when I did drink soda, it got worse, so I kind of laid off. But really, that was my only symptom. I had no pain at all. At all. So when that stone got stuck and really caused all the havoc, that's really, yeah. And the surgeon, and the doctors are like, whoa, 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 they knew exactly what I had. They just didn't know the cause right away because we had to wait a day for the ultrasound lady to come into the hospital because she is off on Sundays. So when they did an ultrasound of the gallbladder, then they're like, oh, it's full of sludge and stones. And it was swollen. It actually had fluid around it and it was really swollen. So um, that was the problem. So, um, okay, good night, right? Flyby. Night, night. You're very welcome. I should have auctioned it off for 500. Yeah, I had absolutely no pain. I didn't even know where my gallbladder was. Yeah, gallstones. They produce gallstones. Yeah. And when the gallstones get released, sometimes they just go right through and then you're fine and you don't even really know you're passing them. And then if one gets stuck in the pancreas gets really upset and that's where the pain comes in. And then the pancreas starts freaking out and then you're in excruciating pain. And then you're thinking, what the hell? I have to go to the ER. Um, am I supposed to get a mammogram every year, every 5 years? Yeah, not going. I'm not having my boobs smashed to a pancake in a machine. Um, not doing it. They say it doesn't hurt. That's bullshit. Slowpoke, you get kidney stones? Yeah, I haven't had one of those yet. Those are supposed to be really painful for men to pass, like giving birth. I know. I started getting clammy. I thought I had food poisoning in the morning, and as the afternoon went on, the pain got so intense, the upper stomach pain and the abdominal pain, it was like, uh, haven't felt that level of pain before. Well, I have felt that level of pain before, um, but it was so many years since I felt that level of pain. I mean, my daughter's 30. I mean, childbirth's painful, obviously, but um, I knew I knew by 5 o'clock when Michael and I were in the pool, I was in trouble because it was getting so much worse so quicker. Like in the morning, it was kind of like I felt like I had a little food poisoning. And then early afternoon, oh, now I think something might be wrong. And I really got food poisoning. And then by 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm like, no, we've got a major problem. So, and then it went really, the pain went really, like it was getting worse really quick. Like all of a sudden, like bam, holy shit, I'm throwing up now in the car on the way to the ER. Okay, what is going on? Yeah, it was nuts. Um, Oh, Slowpoke, you have 2 stones right now on your left side. Ow, sorry. You had a stone the size of a bird egg? What, a gallstone or a kidney stone? Angela. Wow. No, mine were little. I mean, I don't know. I bet, Angela. Oh, I missed it. Oh, you just smoked pot to deal with it. Okay. Did they kick him out? Did you call security and say, hey, there's a homeless guy in the hot tub? No painkillers. No, you got to request that. The ER doctor's like, give her whatever kind of pain medication she wants. So you're yeah, why can't they zap them, huh? Good question, Tracy. Um, yeah, so your pancreas, normal healthy levels of a normal healthy pancreas are 0 to 70. When I got to the ER, my pancreas was really pissed, and the enzyme levels for the pancreas were 2,700. So my pancreas was really pissed and freaking out. And yeah, he causes a lot of havoc and a lot of pain. Now I know what it feels like. But Angela says it's worse than childbirth. Okay, I believe you. Can't they zap him? Oh, he was telling you jokes. What did the homeless guy have to say? I'm curious. They gave me morphine in the hospital. Then I felt a lot better. They were really nice. Oh no, Slowpoke. So you had a gallstone the size of an egg? Holy cow! Oh, you're not sure it's chat friendly. Yeah, then we don't. Was he being a pig or something? Was he hitting on your wife or something? Gross. Well, I can only imagine. Oh no. Yeah. Michael, what time is it in St. Louis? Is it 11 o'clock? I think it's midnight here, right? I don't know. I'm an hour ahead here in Cincinnati. It's a hour behind in Ohio. I mean in Milwaukee. I mean Wisconsin. You're not sure it was weird? Oh no, the weird homeless guy. It's almost midnight by you, and then we're at the same. Oh no, it's 1 here. I don't know what time it is. Here. Tracy, it's 9:45 there. Michael, oh yeah, it's 11:45 by you, and you're not sleeping. What time do you have to get up and start delivering the mail in the morning? How's California? What's going on? Hey, did you guys see that hour-long pursuit in California today on the highway? The cops are chasing this car for an hour. Oh, they finally pitted him. Three bad guys in the car. The car was either stolen and or, obviously issues because they didn't pull over. And ooh, it's almost 1 a.m. in New York. Quarter to 10 in San Diego. Delana, I don't. Why would he know if Chico's telling the truth? Why would he know? Why would he know? There's always a chase. Yeah. Oh, you have off tomorrow? Oh, cool. Yeah, it's just hot. Well, Chico's telling the truth as far as, he knows he does have a warrant. As far as him still saying that the Facebook video he posted with the bullets in the front seat isn't his and he didn't do that, and his defense is he wasn't in Colorado where it says the post was posted from. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that, and especially because they found a bag of bullets when they searched his car. So I don't know. He might not ever admit to doing that, and maybe he didn't. I don't know. I don't know who could hack his Facebook and put that in there, but it is what it is. And at a certain point, I think in life, when you do something stupid, and you just never want to admit it, because you're embarrassed, So I don't know. The whole thing was messed up, and I don't know why people can't let things go. I don't know why the feud's still going on. I don't know why now, a year later, you're serving him with restraining orders. I don't know. There's obviously more going on now that they're going to tell us, because why would you do that? So, yeah, you wouldn't admit to it either. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes there's a 3-day chase. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 55 days is a long time. Ruined his whole summer last year. So, but, yeah. Did we lose Jackpot Joe? Did he fall asleep? Night, Joe. Night, night. Oh, and tomorrow, when I leave Cincinnati, I should be around Gurney Mills. Gurney, Illinois, is where the tent is, the Amira place. So I have 300 in free slot play there. So I should be there between like 7 and 8 tomorrow. So I'm going to go live again tomorrow night. That was the whole point of going live tonight, before I forget. So I don't know specifically what time I'm going to get there, so I don't want to do a scheduled live. Maybe I'll do a scheduled live like an hour before I know I'm going to be there. And so I'll go live again. And I won $400 off my free pay last week, so it was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Adventures, that whole mess was a little before I started watching YouTube videos. So I heard about all that, but I don't remember like watching it or anything, but yeah, yeah, all over a misunderstanding about, you know, somebody didn't want to, VLR didn't want to be filmed. He didn't want to show himself on his channel or whatever. And, you know, it got way out of hand. It's just stupid, you know. You know. You fall asleep all the time. Well, I almost won enough last week for the medical bill there, Tracy. So I had a really fun time there when I was there last, and it was a blast, and I won the $400. So yeah, yeah. So I still plan on going to Vegas September 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th that weekend. If I do go, I will have a friend with me. And I will be introducing my friend to you guys. Yeah. Yeah. So if I still go, it's like 80% I'm going, 20% I'm not. So I haven't booked my flight or anything yet, but I have the reservation and we made plans, but I said wait till Friday because I have to wait. If a couple more jobs come through, then I won't be able to go. But if I do, we may have made Jackpot Joe drive to the casino. Is he live? Did you guys get a notice if Joe's live and he's in the casino? Oh my god, that would be so funny. He could blame everything on us. Sorry. He didn't go live? Oh my gosh. Slowpoke? VLR got served papers on the stage, so that's kind of a Raja thing, right? Because he just served Chico his papers in the casino. That's crazy. Delana, you watch him every day? Cool. Michael doesn't remember it. Yeah, my male friend, yeah. No, I don't watch streamers on Clapper. I've never heard of that, actually. I'm so busy with other stuff, you guys. And it's so weird because yesterday the live stream took up so much time that I did a family portrait session for a family this weekend, and I told them I'd have in the mail today, which I didn't get it done. And I won't be able to get it done and in the mail probably till Saturday. And I'm like, oh, yay. I don't know. You might not be remembering right. It was a long time ago. Yeah. 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 So if I do go to Vegas, I'll go live as much as I can and play and see what kind of trouble you can get into. Anyone go to the casino besides Michael this week? Is Jennifer in here? Delana says you saw it. He is right. Was it like a cease and desist or something? Do you know what he got served with? So did Raja served VLR, right? I don't know what the outcome was. I don't know all I know is that they were feuding because they were live streaming together, they were collabing together, and supposedly Raja filmed him. And he didn't want to be filmed. He was insecure about the way he looked. But then he does a whole video about he lost all this weight and how great the channel was for him because he lost weight and he's doing so much better. And so, it's all these silly things. Silly things. You think he did a video on it? Yeah, he could have. Well, yeah, he's not going to open it right away. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Easy was serious or not, but he said he would do a Slotty Awards if I would edit it. I would edit it. I've got a lot of time this winter, so I could edit it in the winter. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, but sometimes when you're starting your channel, you don't really know, what you're doing. I don't know. But that's the whole thing. He doesn't really film. He doesn't really film himself a whole lot. I mean, he'll go live once in a while with his mom, right? I don't watch him at all. Um, you paid for a book from VLR and you never got it, Ron? What? Brian hasn't been to Vegas in almost a year. Oh. 2-day event at Gold Coast? Yeah, Gold Coast is cool. See? See, Slowpoke? Yeah. When you're starting off, you do your thing. And those were the really early days when BC was just starting and everyone was just starting back then, and no one really had any YouTubers to follow or look up to. Like, hey, what's this guy's doing? What's this guy doing? They were all starting it. So, yeah. Michael, I agree. Yeah, he is. You did start before BC? Slowpoke? Wow. Wow. BC was the first YouTuber slatter that I found on on YouTube. He was the first one, and then I started following Slot Cats and other YouTubers, and then yeah, I know. And Michael, he never stops talking, and it's always the same thing. I feel the same way. That's why I don't watch him. But I'm sure he's a really nice guy. I know. So, what do you think is up with D Lucky? Why do you think he's not going live yet? And does anyone know for sure if Victor from All Casino Action and Slotley, did they fly back to Canada already? Are they back in Canada, or are they still here and they're about to go back to Canada? Does anyone know? As I was watching his live stream Saturday and Sunday, and he said they were back in Canada, but he didn't really say it right. And I don't know if they're back or if they're going back. Oh, Adventures, you found my channel from Easy? That's interesting, yeah. Oh, you started watching on Twitch? Yeah. Okay, so he's going live, playing online. I saw that from a Canadian site. So he's back in Canada. Is that what you're saying? So he is back in Canada. They're both. Hayonaka Sembrom. Is that how you pronounce it? I know he played again tonight, but he was having trouble with the buffering, and he was complaining about the online casinos with the buffering. So he was playing, and then all of a sudden the screen went black, and then it was buffering, trying to connect again to the online casino. So pretty crazy. Okay, yeah. So they are back. So his last live stream. When was their last live stream at the El Cortez? I got to look that up. So they hightailed it out pretty quick. Yeah, that's what he's going to be doing every night now, supposedly for real money. So Yeah. I don't know who's going to watch that. I really don't. Isn't that weird? I don't know who would watch it. Oh, yeah. So I'll be live in the casino tomorrow, probably between 7 and 8, hopefully. And 300 free play would be fun. I'll try some different games. Hi, Todd. Yeah, I know. Poor guy. Yeah. Oh, I noticed that. He is still raging. Hi, DG Productions. So it's just the same, but he's in Canada and he's on his computer. Yeah. Yeah, 950 people watching. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but I don't know. Tim B's funny. Yeah, well, he tries to be, but he's losing so much every night. He once in a while wins, but rarely. I know. I don't. I mean, I get playing online on your phone, the games, but I don't get playing for real money online on your phone. I don't get that. But so at least, yeah, at least maybe these are just diehard, Texas Hold'em fans or blackjack fans. I don't know. But at least when you're playing slots, if you get some bonuses, feel like you get some play for money, have some enjoyment. Isn't that what's supposed to be fun? I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of an odd couple, hey? Yeah, they don't seem to play slots very much anymore. Yeah, I don't know what they did before. I remember back in the day before Victor came on the scene. I mean, Slot Lady was, going to the United States 6 months and then going to Canada, back to Canada every 6 months, and she did that for years. And then when she was in Canada, she would go live at least once a week, maybe more. And she'd wear like the tightest, skimpiest little outfit and shorts and sit on her bed and talk to everybody, you know. She did that for a lot of years, and built up her memberships, because she's obviously very attractive and young, and guys think she's hot because she is, right? And then Victor comes on, and that all stops, and it is what it is. But yeah, maybe she doesn't enjoy playing slots anymore. Maybe she doesn't enjoy gambling anymore. I don't know. Well, Slowpoke, the video I saw on either Saturday night or Sunday night this week, he was playing roulette too. And then he was playing this Fisher Turtle slot game online. So he was playing different games. It was Saturday or Sundays live. She was great on Twitch and talking to everyone, Todd. Is she on Twitch anymore or no? She's not, is she? Yeah. Yeah, he was playing roulette. I'm like, wow. Yeah, Victor's definitely a compulsive gambler. There's no doubt about it. Even how he thinks about gambling is insane. But so she's not on Twitch anymore. Yeah. you know, adventures, you would be rich. Yeah, I know, hey? Ah, knows. I know. All the crazy stuff they have now. Well, should we call it a night and go to bed? I guess we should. So, this is all I know. Well, thanks for having a little pillow talk. It was so fun. And when I get back home, I've got a lot to do, and I have a big wedding on Saturday. I have to photograph, videotape, and we have the photo booth. Oh, it's gonna kill me. Really sweet couple though. Can't wait. Yeah, you need to sleep. So tomorrow night I'll see you live uh here, and hopefully I win some money on my free play. So night night everyone. Be safe, have fun, and sweet dreams. Thanks so much. Good night, guys.